Hey everybody, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. Today is going to be a pretty short, sweet, and to the point one. When you're doing your LS swap, whether you have a 4L60 or a 4L80, you need to come up with a way to trigger the torque converter. And the way the factory does that is through the brake light switch. So when you push your pedal, well actually when your pedal's sitting there, it's in like this. And when you put your foot on the brake, it pops out like that, right? So what you have stock, this is the one from my C10, is 12 volts goes in here, but doesn't come out as long as this is down. And then when you let it go, 12 volts comes out, and your brake lights light up. When you push the brake pedal back in, 12 volts goes off, your brake lights go off. I don't know if that's normally open or normally closed because I can't keep it straight. Doesn't really matter, you get the gist of how it works. That won't work for your torque converter. For your torque converter, you need to have 12 volts going in and 12 volts coming out, as long as this is in. And then when you let go, 12 volts cuts off, and the PCM through pin 38 knows to unlock the torque converter clutch. So what you got is oh man. Can't see. Let me try to go in this way. There we go. What you need is a 4-pin what you need is a 4-prong connector like the one I have here. And up front I have, that's the brake position for the brake lights. So 12 volts goes in, 12 volts, nothing comes out until I push the brake pedal. And then the back is the torque converter position where 12 volts goes in and out until I push the brake pedal and it cuts off. There's a few different sources for these. There's a few different sources for these. The one that I used was standard SLS159. This is like $8. I think it's for a 1980 Monte Carlo. And that's all it really takes. Then your converter clutch works. We can demonstrate this with the I really can't. I can try to demonstrate this with the I really can't. I can't do this one-handed. But you get the point. Just swap your 2-position switch to a 4-position switch and figure out which end does which function. Put 12 volts on one of the pins and see what comes out. If nothing, push it and see if it comes out. And then you'll know how to do it. And that's how you do your torque converter clutch. You'll also tie it for your cruise control at some point. I'm not really there yet, but maybe I will be someday. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you didn't get seasick when I flipped it upside down and everything else. And we'll see you next time on the Driveway.